Yo, Elliot. Powder72 wants to know, Elliot, how are you handling your loss in strength? He goes on to say, I too have been doing intermittent fasting. I'm in the same boat as you. I used to bench press around 385, and now I can barely do 340. Like you mentioned in that last video, where he's referring to a video where I talked about my deadlift going down. I'm getting leaner, but yet I'm losing strength, and it's kind of messing with my head a little bit. So here's what I'd like to offer you, my man. You've got to let go. This is very difficult for people because we wrap our mind around a particular idea of ourselves that becomes comfortable not only to us but to the people in our environment. They tend to see us this particular way, and we see ourselves through them as a mirror, as a particular way. And when we let go of that version of ourselves and try to, or embark upon a journey of building a different, not better necessarily, but a different version of ourselves, we've got to let go of the ego attachment to all that was associated with that first version of yourself. So for example, if you have a certain amount of friends, certain type of friends, while you're this type of person, when you decide to change, and it could be anything, you decide you want to lose weight, you decide that you want a better job for yourself, you decide all types of things. When you decide to change, all your friends are going to be fucked up and angry with you. And they're going to tease you and give you a hard time about it. And you're going to wonder to yourself, man, look at all this stuff that I'm giving up. And you can be attached to that, and you can hold on to that, and you can let that be an anchor to you. But then you'll never be free to take on the new version of yourself that you're looking to experience. And I don't necessarily say that one's a better version of the other, but you're looking to increase your experiences in this short time that you have on earth. So you're trying to be born again, you know, in other words. And that means that you can't be this person before. You can't be that same person. You can't put new wine in an old wineskin. Right? You got to throw the whole fucking thing away. This is some shit that Jesus says. You got to throw the whole thing away. You got to start with a new wineskin to put new wine in. So I'm being a poet again. My point here is that you want something else. You can only get that something else when you let go of old shit. So for me, I knew it took me this long. You guys have been watching me make videos since 2007. I've been so many different people. But I realized that me just cutting my calories and starting to do cardio wasn't enough for me to get lean. I had to become a new person. I had to create a new character for myself to attach to so that I know where I'm moving while completely detaching from this version of myself. So a lot of you guys who are confused about like the new Elliot, right? If you are confused about the new Elliot, watch the evolution. Watch how many new Elliots popped up over the course of the past 5 years. It's the same fucking Elliot, but I'm attaching myself to new characters that are more resourceful for the thing I want to get. I want to be a lean guy. I want to have a body that looks more bodybuilder-esque. So I had to create a brand new character that's associated with it and detach fully from anything that doesn't support it that I carried from the past. Doesn't mean that I become an asshole. It means anything that doesn't support the new version of me needs to be dropped. I carry everything that's helpful and leave all the rest. So you want to be lean. You're doing all the right things. You're getting leaner. You're using fasting. You're doing cardio. Whatever it is that you need to do to get lean, you're doing it. But you can't be so attached to that extra 50 pounds that you were pressing on the bench press. You can always go back. See, it sounds like you're a strong guy. You can always get that strength back. But you're trying something new now. And unless you embark upon this journey and try out this experience, right, you'll never have this. You'll know what it's like to bench press 400 pounds. But so what? You already did that. Been there, done that. Same here with me. You know, I know what it's like. My bench press was way up over 400 pounds. My squat and deadlift way up close to 700 pounds. I already did that shit. I'm giving that up. I'm done. I did that already. If you like that version of me, great. If you don't like the new version of me, sorry. This is my life. This is where I'm going. I know I'm talking a lot about myself, but I'm trying to give you a perspective that may be resourceful. You've got to be a brand new version of yourself and let go and invite other people to let go of all the things associated with the older you. Good luck, man. Keep doing it. That's what life is about. It's this constant evolution, right? And I have a tendency to say the strongest version of yourself as if we're going up. I think the strongest version of yourself is an awareness of who you are and taking advantage of all the experiences that you can have in life, right? Doesn't necessarily mean you become a more righteous person per se, a better person. You become more aware of the reality of how powerful you really are, and you fully immerse yourself in all the experiences that life has to offer. That's it. Talk to you next time. Yo, Elliot.